The jury is out tonight. Did Justin Stein kill Tweedhead schoolgirl Charlize Mutton? A man learns his punishment for kicking a Surfers Paradise nightclub manager in the head. Housing Minister's bombshell move on the controversial Arundel Hills Golf Club development. Fresh warnings as gentle giants grace our coast. Plus the hidden trick to claiming free donuts every day of the year.
Live from 50 Carroll Avenue, Surfers Paradise, this is 9 Gold Coast News with Paul Taylor.
Good evening. 2 years on from the shocking discovery of the body of Tweedhead's schoolgirl Charlize Mutton, and the trial of the man accused of her murder is almost over. Live to Jessica Warboys now. And Jess, the jury has now retired to deliberate.
That's right, Paul. The jury from the New South Wales Supreme Court will now decide whether Justin Stein is guilty of murdering and dumping the body of Charlize. He says he didn't kill the 9-year-old in 2022, but admitted to dumping her body in a barrel in the Hawkesbury region of New South Wales. Throughout the trial, dozens of witnesses have been questioned, including Stein himself, but he has pointed the finger at Charlize's mum and his former fiancée, Callister Mutton, claiming she was the one who killed the young girl. She denies this is the case. Paul, the jury has spent the afternoon deciding their verdict, and their deliberations will continue tomorrow.
Jess, thanks for the update. A Wurrunggeri man who kicked the manager of Surfers Paradise nightclub Asylum in the head during a brawl has avoided jail time. Antonio Murto pleaded guilty to 1 count of common assault today, admitting to kicking his victim when he was already on the ground.
Have you learnt your lesson? Will we see you before the courts again?
Murto must pay $2,000, a $1,000 compensation. He'll also complete 50 hours of community service. 2 Gold Coast men with links to the Comancheros and Lone Wolf motorcycle clubs have been sentenced to a combined 23 years in prison. The pair attempting to possess nearly 50 kilos of cocaine hidden inside empty shipping containers. The drugs, which Belgian authorities had removed from the containers before they arrived at the port of Brisbane, had an estimated street value of $19.4 million. In a surprising turn, the Housing Minister will not override Council's rejection of the Arundel Hills Country Club development, but Megan Scanlon will still exercise ministerial powers for the first time.
It may not be a hole-in-one for Arundel residents, but they're certainly claiming the small win.
She didn't call it in, so yes, it is a win.
Housing Minister Megan Scanlon deciding not to overturn Council's rejection of the Arundel Hills Country Club development, a move surprising many.
It probably did surprise us a little bit, welcomely surprised. It still leaves the area very grey.
Temporary planning instrument being put in place, and that's about the devil in the detail.
The Minister now using her planning portfolio powers for the first time.
I will also be joining legal action currently before the court to make sure that the state's interests of housing supply are considered.
The state government calling for 20% of the site to be social and affordable housing.
This should remain as vital sport and recreational green space. The Minister's decision means that no green space is safe.
The developer now has 2 options: either continue the current appeal process through the courts or withdraw and submit a new application.
If a new application is submitted, we could see the site rezoned, while a court case could take 2 years. The community and council now preparing for the long road ahead.
It really just makes it a little bit more confusing at the moment.
The game's still afoot.
McKenna Bailey, 9 Gold Coast News.
A group of girls has been captured on camera hurling sticks at cars at an Ashmore bus stop. One hitting the passenger side window of a white sedan as it drives by around 11:30 yesterday morning. CCTV also uploaded to social media, seemingly showing the same group stealing wooden stakes from a home nearby half an hour earlier. The incident hasn't been reported to police. Meanwhile, there's been another crash at a notorious Robina intersection, the second in as many weeks. 2 vehicles colliding on Cheltenham Drive and Robina Parkway just before 6:30 last night. A woman was taken to Gold Coast University Hospital in a stable condition. As the Humpback Highway ramps up for the season, close encounters are on the rise. But there is a warning tonight, ensuring both whales and water users stay safe.
Jaw-dropping close encounters. You don't need to look too far to spot a whale right now. A Miami surfer's early morning encounter yesterday showing just how close the mammals are coming into shore. Now, experts are reminding locals to exercise safe distances around the mammals.
If you're getting too close, you're putting yourself in danger, but you're also harassing the animal because they don't really get that much out of being close to humans.
Over the coming weeks, we'll start to see even more whales. At the peak of the season, there'll be up to 300 passing through daily.
Weighing in at 40 tonnes, the 15-metre ocean giants can cause serious injury.
One hit will actually make you unconscious, it will break all your bones, and if you're in the water, you're risking of actually drowning.
And getting too close comes with hefty fines. A person or vessel in the water must stay at least 100 metres from a whale. Drones must also maintain this distance, while jet skis can't approach within 300 metres. People who breach the approach limit may be fined $774.
If you're in that caution zone, we ask that you don't go above 6 knots, that there should be no more than 3 vessels.
Gracie Richter, 9 Gold Coast News.
The Queensland Ambulance Service has warned against performing dangerous stunts following the antics of this man jumping off the Currumbin Creek Bridge from a moving car. Senior paramedic Mitch Ware says activities like this could turn disastrous at a moment's notice.
I have no doubt that were this person to have impacted either a swimmer, stand-up paddleboarder or a family using a boat, there would have been a minimum of 1 fatality.
No charges have been laid. New South Wales Police have made a fresh appeal for information as they continue their search for missing Mullumbimby man Gage Wilson. The 31-year-old was last seen on Hakea Court around 5 a.m. May 18. His car found crashed into a tree and abandoned.
Currently, police have dogs up on the scene to continue the search, and later this week we'll be deploying police divers to dive a body of water on the Wilsons Creek in that area.
Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Thousands of tourists are arriving at Gold Coast Airport for a weekend of rock and roll. Cooley rocks on, bringing fans from interstate and overseas, celebrating music and vintage cars, bringing an economic boost of almost $20 million.
They're coming from everywhere, and we're expecting about 20,000 passengers in each day over the 4-day period.
The festival runs until Sunday. A group of fit fireys is ramping up training ahead of the Sky Point Stair Challenge next weekend. The team of 20 first responders will wear their full kit, weighing 20 kilograms throughout the 77-storey climb, raising money for mental health charity Livin.
The fastest time for within our fiery team is 18.5 minutes. I believe the current record is approximately 8 minutes. Without the gear.
It does sound like a challenging event, but one step at a time we can make our way to the top, and I suppose that you can liken that to people's mental health journeys.
Anyone can take part on June 16. Picking up pace next, our city's population reaches an extraordinary new milestone. The hidden trick to claiming free donuts. And I sit down with the mastermind behind the band that catapulted the Mambo brand.
Maroon star Reece Walsh talks exclusively about that tackle and our amazing win. Taiwanese tourists claim of a vicious racist South Bank attack. Water prices to surge. By how much? What brought the Royals to tears? And the push for 5 weeks annual leave for all. 9 News at 6.
Who's to say who's young, who's old? Age is complicated. Most people really stop getting older at age 26, but their bodies just don't get the memo. Hidden inside most over 50-ish-year-olds is the soul and spirit of a 26-year-old, just in slightly different packaging. Why waste time wondering when you could be enjoying?
New homes are now selling at Gem Life Gold Coast. Find out more at gemlife.com.au.
Terry White Chemmart has real deals on all your favourite brands like LifeSpace Broad Spectrum Probiotic, Panadol Children 1 to 5 years and Oral-B Vitality Electric Toothbrush. Get real deals every day at Terry White Chemmart, dedicated to care.
These are the women who changed football.
It's a moment remembered forever.
Witness the incredible rise.
There was no infrastructure. It was really daunting, just a fight to earn respect.
Of Australia's national team.
It gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Discover the legacy.
Striking was the last option.
And unbreakable spirit.
We've come so far.
That defines them.
This is our story.
The Stan original documentary, Trailblazers, now streaming only on Stan.
Samaritan's Purse is helping in Jesus' name, bringing relief in disasters, caring for the poor, sharing great joy. Give today at samaritanspurse.org.au.
Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to help with housekeeping, meals, personal and nursing care, and most of all, companionship. We can provide the right care right at home.
Harvey Norman clearance on now. Alzire 3-seater fabric sofa with chaise, 1799 save 200. Styler 7-piece dining suite, amazing deal, only 1599. Plus up to 40% off floor stock and ex-display furniture at Harvey Norman now.
End the financial year the actual Aussie way with Aussie Broadband. Save up to $240 over 12 months on our high-speed plans. That's value you can trust from the telco you can trust. Switching is simple. No calculator or fancy spreadsheets needed here. That's the actual Aussie way.
Nine's landmark series.
I was just so desperate to win.
Beyond the Dream. Boiling Point. Sunday at 7.
9 Gold Coast News, brought to you by Gem Life Gold Coast. Resort-style living for the over 50s. Experience the Gem Life difference.
Dreamworld is now home to the largest solar-powered energy system at any Australian theme park. The installation, featuring 2,000 solar panels and 13 inverters, is expected to generate 21% of the park's annual electricity usage.
Dreamworld is so proud to champion conservation efforts, and our solar panel project here with Origin Energy is part of allowing us to get to net zero.
The solar panel supplying power to some of Dreamworld's biggest attractions, including the Giant Drop and the Claw. Our city's population surpassed 700,000, with nearly 20,000 new residents moving here in the past year. Politicians and industry leaders convening on the Gold Coast today to address housing solutions.
We need to be more efficient in providing a range of housing in detached housing, terrace housing, small apartment buildings and secondary dwellings.
He says the city needs 380,000 new dwellings by 2042 to accommodate the population boom. Meanwhile, construction on a new social housing project in Runaway Bay has been fast-tracked by 12 months. The man behind the band that helped launch the Mambo brand has released some new music. Reg Mombassa's dog Trumpet will take the stage at the Wallaby Hotel tomorrow night. Reg Mombassa and his little brother Pete, both painters in their own right, with Reg's work literally becoming a part of the fabric of Australian culture.
Mambo shirts, they rolled off the presses back in the day. They ruled the 90s, whether you like them or not.
His art even adorning the Aussie athletes' uniforms at the Sydney Olympics. In a past life, the pair was guitarists in legendary Aussie pop band, Metal as Anything. But that began to change in the early 90s when the brothers formed Dog Trumpet.
We had a bit of a break from the mentals because Greedy fell off a horse and broke his arm really badly, so we had to cancel the usual summer tour or whatever, so we had a bit of spare time.
There's a bit of an overlap going on, but the mentals were still taking up most of our time.
30 years on, Dog Trumpet's about to release some more music.
Songs start coming out and we're actually recording our 9th album as we speak.
To coincide with the band's new music, they're embarking on a national tour, heading the Wallaby tomorrow.
Do we just need a hairy old man on a cloud?
Coming up in the news ahead, the secret to scoring a free donut every day of the year. Plus, Bronte in sport when too much Origin's not enough.
It's a feast of footy, absolutely, Paul. We're with the women's Maroon side in Newcastle, gearing up for their must-win Game 2. Plus, exclusive access as the Maroons celebrate their biggest ever Origin win, and an injury update for a dynamic Suns small forward.
Maroon star Reece Walsh talks exclusively about that tackle and our amazing win. Taiwanese tourists claim of a vicious racist South Bank attack. Water prices to surge. By how much? What brought the Royals to tears? And the push for 5 weeks annual leave for all. 9 News at 6.
He's the mayor who embellished his military record. Now we uncover explosive new allegations against him. So, will he resign?
From nature to you, introducing Botanica's first aerosol-free automatic spray. With fragrances infused with responsibly sourced natural ingredients to keep your home fresh 24/7. Botanica, inspired by nature.
Spicy Chicken McNuggets and Spicy Shaker Fries are back. Things just got feisty.
Schwarzkopf Brilliance. Bold, brilliantly vibrant colours. With up to 10 weeks colour intensity. Take your colour to new heights. With Brilliance. Crafted by Schwarzkopf.
Dettol's biodegradable wipes to let imagination soar and to set the stage for magical feasts. All the power of Dettol's 99.9% germ kill in a biodegradable wipe.
There's a safety recall on solar system batteries branded LG, LG Chem and some Solax products. Affected batteries may overheat and catch fire. Even if you have checked before, please check again.
They say you can't live life in your comfort zone. But we say, yes you can. And you should. With the help of Earthwool Insulation. It's the easiest way to turn your home into a comfort zone. Make your home a comfort zone with Earthwool. Available at Bunnings Warehouse.
These are the women who changed football.
It's a moment remembered forever.
Witness the incredible rise.
There was no infrastructure. It was really daunting, just a fight to earn respect.
Of Australia's national teams.
It gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Discover the legacy.
Striking was the last option.
And unbreakable spirit.
We've come so far.
That defines them.
This is our story.
The Stan original documentary, Trailblazers, now streaming only on Stan.
When things collide, they make noise. Real noise. Noise loud enough to turn Tuesday into Taco Tuesday. Old El Paso, make some noise.
Dad, the dishwasher stinks.
Well, maybe it needs a clean.
Look at this.
Grease and limescale may build up inside your dishwasher. Try Finish Dishwasher Deep Cleaner to help remove hidden grease and limescale.
So simple.
Try Finish today.
Our superstar Aussies race for their golden ticket to Paris.
She's got her eyes on Paris.
The Australian Swimming Trials starts Monday on 9 and 9 now.
The Titans' sole Maroons representative, Mo Fotuaika, has shared his biggest motivation for helping the Maroons take a 1-0 series lead in State of Origin. Fotuaika and Queensland firing in the 38-10 win, a match marred by a bone-shivering tackle on Nerang Roosters junior Reece Walsh.
Celebrating a series opener victory made even sweeter for Mo Fotuaika in his 7th Origin appearance, but the first in front of his son.
Malachi, he's 9 months right now, and yeah, he's very special to me. Definitely made me mature as a man and as a father, and yeah, he's everything to me, and yeah, he's my motivation.
Mo making Malachi, wife Vanessa, plus the rest of Queensland proud in a strong 36-minute stint off the bench, the Titan earning high praise from coach Billy Slater.
Mo's a wonderful player. He doesn't say much off the field. Sometimes you don't even know he's around. You know, but when he's on the field, you know he's there. He gets through a whole heap of work.
Plenty of hard yakka needed after losing superstar fullback Reece Walsh just 7 minutes in.
Oh, he set off. Direct contact to the head. Oh, yes.
Born and bred tough in Nerang, thankfully now up and about.
It's all part of the game, so yeah, it was a good hit, and he's got to keep rolling the punches.
His absence proving the catalyst to inspire Queensland to a 28-point win. Currumbin Eagles junior Xavier Coates putting the result beyond doubt.
Oh, the kick was majestic!
It was a bit of a weird game. Obviously with New South Wales to 12 men, and you don't want to see that happen to your mates, and we definitely wanted to back them up.
Fodawaker is expected to back up with his club mates this Saturday when the Titans take on the Rabbitohs at home. Matthew Simbicus, 9 Gold Coast News.
Originally named in the centres, Titans NRLW star Lauren Brown will start Game 2 at hooker for the Maroons, meaning Ivania Politi will shift from wing to centre as part of a late team shuffle. The Queensland girls taking inspiration from the men's dominant Game 1 victory, fighting to send their series to a decider.
In the team room last night, and it's fantastic when you watch the blokes go out there and do what we know that they're trying to do, and that gives us, our girls, some confidence to go and do the same tonight.
All the action from tonight's must-win match in Newcastle will be exclusive, live and free right here on 9 from 7:30. The Suns are focused on snapping their winless away record against St Kilda on Saturday, but adopted Queenslander Damien Hardwick has made time to indulge in last night's Origin spectacle.
I did watch it. I watched that guy get poleaxed. It was funny. I'm a Queenslander now, which is good.
Timmer confirming Malcolm Rosas Jr. is still another week away from returning to AFL following his 8-week layoff with a hamstring injury. Good to see Timmer getting behind them. Let's get behind the girls tonight, Paul.
Thank you, Bronte. Appreciate that. Well, a sweet surprise. Next, how to get your hands on free donuts.
Hey, any day after an Origin win's a good one, but today's weather absolutely perfect. How long will it remain that way? I'll have all the details coming up next.
9 Gold Coast News, brought to you by Gem Life Gold Coast. Resort-style living for the over 50s. Experience the Gem Life difference.
Maroon star Reece Walsh talks exclusively about that tackle and our amazing win. Taiwanese tourists claim of a vicious racist South Bank attack. Water prices to surge. By how much? What brought the Royals to tears? And the push for 5 weeks annual leave for all. 9 News at 6.
This Rest app makes it super simple to choose my investments.
I wonder if finding a decent flatmate could be that simple.
Rest. Super simple. At Ring, we've reinvented the doorbell and reimagined home security. It's our smart, easy installing, home protecting. Oh, no you don't. Monitor from anywhere, even there. Security camera watching, crime deterring, nibbly guest detecting, far out. Delivery collecting, pet sitting, hey, security system. Pick up your Ring home security device and install today. Learn more at ring.com.
The solar event you've been waiting for is back. The Sunboost end of financial year sale is on now. This month only, Australia's largest solar retailer is having the biggest ever EOFY sale. Markdowns on all size solar systems, including the flagship 6.6 kilowatt premium family home package. With tax time discount only $36.91. Home solar batteries up to $1,000 off. Don't miss this once-a-year opportunity from Australia's #1 solar retailer.
End of financial year offer ends June 30. Call 1300 Sunboost.
Experience luxury Sri Lanka and the Maldives from $4,999 per person, including flights. Discover Sri Lanka's exotic landscapes, then unwind in a 5-star Maldives resort. Head to tripadeal.com.au.
With Superloop's Lightspeed plan, you get 1 gigabit per second speeds for only $99 a month, which is great because when internet is everything, you can't afford to lag. Wow. Lag less with Lightspeed. See website for full T's and C's.
Cheryl Long is an APIA customer consultant. Our consultants are one of the reasons we've been awarded CanStar's Most Satisfied Customers 2023. Chat with APIA on 13 50 50 today.
For plump and bouncy skin all day long, try Olay Collagen Peptide 24 Cream for $29.99 at Chemist Warehouse. It penetrates deep into the skin to instantly plump and visibly firm. Live, look, feel fabulous at Chemist Warehouse.
Ampol Women's State of Origin Game 2. Wow. Exclusive, live and free. Tonight. Only on 9 and 9 Now.
Get more bang for your buck with Skyring. Set up an investment account today and unlock a competitive return of up to 8.25% per annum. Distributions are paid monthly. To become a Skyringer, visit skyring.com.au.
9 Gold Coast News Weather Report, proudly brought to you by Skyring. Become a Skyringer and get more bang for your buck.
Now to some breaking news, and 2 people have been assaulted at a home in Nerang that was firebombed just 2 weeks ago. A mother who lives at the home claiming firebombs were hurled at her property in the middle of the night. It's understood a father and son were attacked by juveniles late this afternoon. Now, this has just happened. We will bring you the latest on this developing story as it comes to hand. Well, Krispy Kreme is giving away thousands of sweet treats, but you better get in quick so you donut miss out.
A delicious treat to satisfy those sweet tooth cravings.
And what's your go-to?
Original glaze by far.
I go for the simple. Sometimes simple is the best thing.
Tomorrow is National Donut Day and Krispy Kreme is giving away 100,000 free donuts. Stacked on top of the other, that's enough dough to reach the top of the Q1 tower 25 times over.
We are expecting like heaps of kids, teenagers, adults coming in and out, so we're going to be busy for that day.
But there's more. A secret trick could score you a free donut every day of the year. Selected stores offering free donuts when the red light is on.
So if you're a sweet tooth like me, you'll be forgiven for indulging in a few this donut day.
And maybe have some salad to balance it out. Bella Schwarzenegger, 9 Gold Coast News.
Donut lover Andrew Lofthouse now with what's coming up on 9 News at 6.
Thanks, Paul. Coming up in just a few minutes, Maroon star Reece Walsh talks about the vicious tackle that knocked him out, plus all of the highlights of our amazing win, the push to legislate 5 weeks annual leave for all Queenslanders, the must-see warning before you buy bluey dollar bucks for your children or grandchildren, the moving ceremony that brought the King and Queen to tears, plus the bionic eye gifting sight to blind Australians. All of those stories and the rest of today's breaking news coming right up after Luke's local weather. See you then.
Speaking about donuts, this bloke could do a dozen, that's for sure. Luke Bradnam with weather now. And Luke, how long will this magic weather be around for?
How good is it, PT? It was beautiful out there today. I'm very happy to say it's with us for the next week. Wait till you see the 7-day outlook. I'm hard-pressed to find a better outlook anywhere around the world. Absolutely glorious out and about. You've got to love winter on the GC. Have a look how the day unfolded from the SkyPoint weather cam this morning, waking not only to an origin wind, but also a little bit of cloud and very light winds. Those light winds with us right the way through the day and set to stay with us for the next few days as well. Temperature-wise, a little bit warmer than what we saw yesterday, getting up to 23 degrees here in Main Beach today. Also in the west for Nerang and Coomera, top of just 22 for Coolangatta today. And right now here at the Southport Yacht Club, a beautiful 17 degrees. Hinds Dam at 99%. Tomorrow's weather map shows some showers for the southeast of the nation, but just another great day ahead for the whole of our state. Not much chance of any rain for us on the GC. A top of 21, dropping down tonight to 10. And here's that outlook I was talking about. Look at the weekend. Sunny for Saturday, a top of 21. Mostly sunny for Sunday, a top of 22. And then nothing but sunshine for Monday, right the way through until Thursday next week. Those temperatures warming up for Wednesday, getting up to 25 degrees. Now, high tide tomorrow just before 9 a.m. Let's check in with Rocky, see what's happening for the board riders.
Yeah, look, down here at Deeba, what a spectacular beach day, crystal clear skies, and that ocean looking absolutely gorgeous for a swim. It's some fun mid-sized waves on offer. For the beachgoers, mostly small swell, safer swimming conditions for now. The water still cooling down around about 22 degrees, but with these chilly mornings, the water is certainly warmer in than out for that morning dip. Between the flags, still the best option for a splash. For the surfers, small waves around, but very shapely little surf spots at the moment. Super glassy conditions with light and variable winds. A slight kick in the swell expected over the weekend, so open beach breaks and wave magnets like D-Bar here offering some nice shapely little peaks, while the point breaks certainly small, best on the afternoon low tide. For the 5-day surf forecast, small swell for the run into the weekend, but westerlies only really barely blowing for the next few days. 3 foot plus swell for the early part of next week with a southerly change on Monday. The ocean looking absolutely beautiful for a dip. Still play it safe. For the surfers, head to those small wave spots to find some nice little waves on offer.
Winter time is snapper time. Ross McGovern Lucky Strike Charter is one of many getting amongst the action. Some nice pearlies around the 50 fathom grounds as well, and perfect conditions tomorrow and on Saturday for getting offshore and getting amongst the action. PT, before I go, a few showers in Newcastle tonight ahead of the girls' Origin win, but let's hope we can make it 2 from 2. Come on, Queensland.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's hope it doesn't put too much of a dampener on proceedings. Thank you, Luke. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. That is your local news for this Thursday. We'll return at 5:30 tomorrow night. In the meantime, here is Andrew and Melissa from us on the Gold Coast. It's a very good night.
Tonight, our brilliant Maroons dominate an Origin opener marred by a history-making hit on Reece Walsh.
The push to give 5 weeks holiday a year to